In a small, quiet town, an old theatre had been closed for many years. But every single night, its windows and old sign began to glow with warm light. The light shone for exactly 1 hour, and then the theatre went dark again. No one had owned the building for years, so who was inside night after night? So come with me, and let's find out who lights up the old theatre. Listen slowly and try to relax. Don't worry if you don't understand every word. Just enjoy the story. Her name was Greta, and she was a curious girl of about 16. She had wavy brown hair, light freckles, and bright, lively eyes. Greta loved questions, and she loved to find the answers to them. She lived in the small, quiet town with the old, closed theatre. One evening, Greta was walking home along the dark, empty street. Suddenly, she stopped and stared. The old theatre was full of light. Warm, golden light poured from every window into the quiet night. The old sign above the door glowed softly like a friendly smile. Greta had never seen anything so beautiful or so strange. She stood very still and watched, and she counted the minutes. After exactly 1 hour, all the lights went dark again. The theatre was quiet and empty once more, as if nothing had happened. Greta's heart was full of questions. Who was inside that old building? The next day, she asked her neighbors about the strange lights. The theatre closed many years ago, an old man told her. No one owns it now, said another. No one has the key. But everyone in the town had seen the lights at night. Nobody knew who made them, and nobody was brave enough to look. Some people said it was only the moon on the windows. But Greta knew that the moon does not glow for exactly 1 hour. Every night after that, she watched the lights, and she wondered. The question grew and grew inside her, until she could not sleep. At last, Greta made a brave and exciting decision. She would go inside the old theatre and find out the truth herself. The next night, Greta put on her mustard-yellow jacket and grey hoodie. She packed a small torch in her canvas backpack and set out. The street was dark and quiet, and her heart was beating fast. The old theatre stood tall and silent against the night sky. Greta walked slowly around the building, looking for a way in. At the back, she found a small door that was open just a little. She took a deep breath, and she gently pushed it open. Inside, the air was cool, and it smelled of old wood and dust. Greta turned on her small torch and looked around in wonder. She was in a long, dark hallway with faded old posters on the walls. Very quietly, she began to walk toward the heart of the theatre. Then she heard something soft and gentle. It was music. The music was old and sweet, and it came from somewhere ahead. Greta's heart beat faster, but her curiosity was stronger than her fear. She followed the music through a heavy velvet curtain. And then she stopped, and her mouth fell open in surprise. Before her was a huge, beautiful stage, full of colored light. Red, blue, and golden beams moved slowly across the empty seats. Rows of red velvet chairs glowed softly in the warm, colored light. Gentle music played, and the lights danced like something alive. It was the most magical thing that Greta had ever seen. But the theatre was empty. There was no audience at all. Then Greta saw him. A man was standing near the side of the stage. He was an old man, working carefully at a large panel of buttons. He moved a lever, and the beams of light turned soft and blue. He was not a ghost, and he was not frightening at all. He was just a gentle old man, making the empty stage beautiful. Greta watched him work, and her fear melted quietly away. The old man smiled to himself as the coloured lights moved. He seemed so happy and so peaceful, alone with his lights. For a long moment, Greta did not want to disturb him. But then her foot touched a loose board, and it creaked loudly. The old man turned around, and he saw the girl standing there. For a second, they both stood very still, staring at each other. Then the old man smiled kindly, and his eyes were warm and gentle. "Hello there," he said softly. "I did not expect a visitor tonight." Greta was too surprised to speak, so she just looked at him. "Do not be afraid," he said. "My name is Ludwig. Come closer." Slowly, Greta walked toward him, into the warm, coloured light. "I am sorry," she said. "I saw the lights, and I had to know." The old man laughed softly and kindly. "That is quite all right." "Everyone wonders about the lights," he said. "You are the first to come in." Greta looked around at the beautiful stage, still full of wonder. "Will you tell me," she asked, "why you light up an empty theatre?" Ludwig smiled, and he sat down on the edge of the old stage. "Sit with me," he said gently, "and I will tell you my story." Greta sat down beside him in the warm and coloured light. "Many years ago," Ludwig began, "this theatre was the heart of our town. Every night it was full of people, music and laughter. And I," said Ludwig, "I was the man who ran the lights. For 50 years I stood right here and lit up every show. I made the sun rise on the stage and the stars shine at night. I painted the actors in gold and blue and red. The lights were my whole life, and I loved every single show." Ludwig's eyes were bright and happy as he remembered those days. "The man who built this theatre was my dearest old friend. He taught me everything I know about the lights," said Ludwig. "And on the day the theatre first opened, I made him a promise. I promised him that I would never let the stage go dark." Greta listened closely, and she did not make a sound. "Then, many years later, the theatre grew old and quiet," said Ludwig. "Fewer people came, and one day the doors were finally closed. The doors were locked, and the town moved on to other things. But I could not forget my promise," said Ludwig softly. "So, on the last day, I kept one small key for myself." Greta looked at the old brass key on a string around his neck. "Every night since then, I have come here alone," said Ludwig. "I turn on the lights, and I run the old shows once more. I light up the empty stage, just as I promised long ago. For exactly 1 hour this theatre lives and breathes again. Then I turn the lights off, and I go quietly home." Greta's eyes were wide. "But are you not lonely all alone?" she asked. Ludwig smiled warmly and shook his head. "Oh no, not at all. I do this out of love," he said, "and out of a happy promise. Every night I keep my word to my dear old friend. And every night this beautiful old place comes alive again. How could I be anything but glad, doing something I love so much?" Greta felt a warm and happy feeling grow inside her heart. She looked at the colored lights moving across the empty seats. Now they did not seem lonely at all. They seemed full of love. "This is the most wonderful thing I have ever heard," she said. Ludwig stood up and moved back to his panel of buttons. "Would you like to see a real light show?" he asked with a smile. "Oh yes, please," said Greta, her eyes shining with excitement. So Ludwig began to move the levers, and the magic began. The lights swept across the stage in gold and green and rose. The gentle music rose, and the whole theatre glowed with colour. And Greta watched, spellbound, as the empty stage came alive. That night, Greta filmed a little of Ludwig's beautiful light show. She did not want to keep such a wonderful thing a secret. The next day, she shared the video with the whole town. People watched the coloured lights dancing on the empty stage. They heard the story of Ludwig and the promise he had kept. And the whole town fell in love with the gentle old man. They had wondered about the lights for years, and now they knew. One quiet man had kept their theatre alive, all by himself. Soon, people began to come to the old theatre at night. They stood outside and watched the warm lights in the windows. Then the town had a wonderful idea, and everyone agreed. Why not open the old theatre again, for everyone to enjoy? People cleaned the seats and swept the floors and fixed the doors. They worked together, and the old theatre grew bright and warm again. And they asked Ludwig to be the master of lights once more. Ludwig said yes, and his kind old eyes filled with joy. Soon the theatre held community nights for the whole town. People came to watch shows and music and Ludwig's beautiful lights. The red velvet seats were full of happy faces once again. And Ludwig lit up every show, just as he had for 50 years. One evening, a young girl came to the theatre with shining eyes. She loved the stage, and she loved the beautiful coloured lights. "Will you teach me?" she asked Ludwig. "I want to learn the lights." Ludwig smiled warmly, and he took her to the panel of buttons. He showed her the levers and the colours and all his secrets. And so the young girl began to learn, right there beside him. Now the promise would live on, for many more years to come. The stage would never go dark, and the lights would always shine. Greta often came too, and watched her friend light up the town. She had asked one brave question, and it had changed everything. And the old theatre glowed every night, warm and full of love. And that's the end of our story. Thank you so much for listening. If you enjoyed this story, watch it one more time. You will understand even more the second time. Subscribe for new stories and keep practicing every day. See you in the next episode. Take care.